brush my teeth, but still my tooth hurt. You cannot come to the cookout, get your hand up out the cooler. She was in my seat, I had to scoot her. She was at her knees, I had to boot her. She just left the team like we ain't knew her. She just left the team like, okay, loser. Okay, loser. I ain't out on my lonesome. They want me to loan some. I made a fortune. They can't let that go none. I'm doing so much that costs a shoulder. I don't blow it all on a VVS boulder. I put the verse in the Achi. I put the girl in the top teeth. Rock on my hand, make the rock wanna flock to the stands, cause my eye always watching. I said, okay, loser. We go way back, I won't say okay, boomer. Sweet, I brush my teeth, but still my tooth hurt. You cannot come to the cookout, get your hand up out the cooler. She was in my seat, I had to scoot her. She was at her knees, I had to boot her. She just left the team like we ain't knew her. She just left the team like, okay, loser. Okay, loser. And I said loser. Why the always coming out the woodwork? Don't know why she mad, cause ain't nothing I did to her. She just out here plotting on my, I call her steward. She the lowest, she so down and out of sewer. Growed up, back your age, you immature. Maybe one day you gon' create some allure. Maybe one day you'll be great and go on tour. Like me, hey, okay, loser. We go way back, I won't say okay, boomer. Sweet, I brush my teeth, but still my tooth hurt. You cannot come to the cookout, get your hand up out the cooler. She was in my seat, I had to scoot her. She was at her knees, I had to boot her. She just left the team like we ain't knew her. She just left the team like, okay, loser. Okay, loser, ay.
Two in, two back ends, booked up, look up, I'm flying, yeah, I'm free now, see now, society's time me release now, crazy, I'm finna go see now, big style, big deals, vitamin water, that's a big one, 6 mil, coach came to me like I'm D1, like Will, got 17 hours to the flight out. Only got time for a night out. So tell me what you want from me. We ain't getting no younger. So tell me what you want from me. We ain't got too long, no. You know I gotta catch my flight. You know I gotta reach new heights again. You know I'm running up at night. You know I gotta get one life for this. Went through. J. Cole said his memes and mills, but I'm the king and adjust it all. Really wanna wipe me down, I got more patience than a hospital. Sweaty better beef with me, they never beef with life's obstacles. I'm bad as a bone out. I'm way too toned to be toned down. Too big, so I'm cocky. From the back while I'm Twitter with my phone out. Got an Eminem deal, but I'm Hershey 6'2", dark skin, with purpose. Left a voicemail on my phone last night to myself saying little certus. Yeah. You know I gotta catch my flight. You know I gotta reach new heights again. You know I'm running up at night. You know I gotta get one life for this. The night, hell of a
up. Open up the rhyme book and read the composition. I can truly give about the competition. I'm in another atmosphere, I'm on another mission. Yeah, you know that boy Logic put pen to page like a petition. You always switching up your whole position. I can see it in your face like an esthetician. Food for thought, it's the highest caliber nutrition. Everything come out my mouth, that's my own cognition. I got out the hood, then got money in addition. I remember when that boy ain't had no pot to. They wouldn't let me in, so I never asked permission. Tours like a war, I'm getting minimum 5 mil permission. Hit the ignition and beat the emission. Like a clinician more than a music.
If you're a freeway fan, we're just east of the 405. One of the modern jewels of the NFL. Beautiful SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. It's Jake Elliott, ready to get this one kicked off. And off we go, here on Sunday Night Football. Now, here comes the return from the 9. He'll get this past the 12. Brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. And his initial touch, good for a couple. It'll be 2nd down. Stafford working from the pistol. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. In motion, it's Robinson. Throw it on 3rd down, Stafford. Call it a gain of 13. Good for a Rams first down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
First carry here for Kyron Williams. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. Second down and 8. Out of the gun, Stafford. There's a short one taken in by Higbee. Third and 6. From the gun, here's Stafford. That's taken in by Higbee. And he puts his head down and he picks up the first down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch. Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. In motion, it's Robinson. Again, it's Stafford. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
9th play of this opening drive, trying to keep it going here on 3rd down. In motion, it's Robinson. Trying to make a play out of the pocket. Couldn't do it. It's intercepted. Picked off by C.J. Gardner-Johnson.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Hurts. Got a man downfield. It's Wilson. What a way to kick off a drive. That's a gain of 30 and another first down.
This is exactly what you want to do as an offense as you take the field following what they call these sudden change situations. Your defense does a great job, Mike, taking the ball away. The opposing defense now is kind of slow getting on the field. So what do? You check.
He is in. Johnny Wilson. Touchdown, Eagles. And he continues to be a focal point of this offense. Now 10 touchdown catches for him on the year. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. So 7-0 the score, and set now for the dynamic kickoff. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, his offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
2nd and a yard. In motion, it's Robinson. 2nd down, it's Stafford. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Stafford. That is caught. It's Robinson. 2 receptions for him on this drive. This one good for 16 yards.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
Here's 2nd and 6. Working out of the gun, Stafford. And that ball incomplete over the middle.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively, and now decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down?
The initial reaction is, how does this quarterback not throw the ball past the 1st down line to gain to try to extend this drive? And the reality is, because they've already decided they're going to go for it on 4th down.
They'll try to sneak it here. And he's going to have a Rams 1st down as they find a way to keep the chains moving on 4th down.
Pretty simple here, Mike. Every team, they have this sheet up in the box. It's their own analytics telling them when to go for it, when not to go for it. And in this spot, their metrics say go for it, sneaks the call, 1st down.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. It's Stafford throwing from the pistol. A hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete. Trying to set up that screen, but the rush got there too quickly.
This pass rush is continuing to make their presence felt here in the early going, and for this quarterback, he's lucky to at least get rid of that ball because they were on the verge of recording their 2nd sack, and we're still here in the 1st quarter.
In motion, it's Robinson. And he'll take it on in. 2-2 at well. Touchdown, L.A. It's his 4th touchdown on the year.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. And he gets that to Hardman. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. It is a big play for the Eagles. 32 yards. In motion, the tight end Uzama. Oh, wide open is Wilson. He's got it. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. So we are through 1 on Sunday Night Football. All even on the scoreboard. We're back in Southern California. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. They'll fake the give. Now it's Hurts. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. On play action, here's Hurts. Catch made, right side by Wilson. They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard. They'll try to run here with Barkley. He's going to lose yardage. How about the defense standing up in the red zone? They'll mark it at the 10. They'll try it now with Barkley. Oh, he's going to be very close. It depends on the mark. But he is short. They've held him on 4th down. Drive will start on the ground. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
When the offense broke the huddle in a line, Mike, I think everybody in the stadium knew this was going to be a run, but the offense is kind of saying, okay, line up. I dare you to try to stop us. And right now, this defense has no answers.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And the defense all over this one. They knock him down. It'll go down as a loss of 2.
And just like that, you go from 2nd and inches, where you think it's pretty much a given that you're going to move the chains, to now finding yourself in 3rd and 2 or 3. Great job by that defense. This completely changes this possession.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3. A shotgun snap to Stafford. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete.
Well, we'll give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allow the first down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the first down.
On 1st and 10, Stafford. Here's a screen set up to Williams. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
In motion, it's Robinson. Quickly to the outside and complete. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass, get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop. You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screenplay still in the back of their head.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Stafford to throw again. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. In motion, it's Robinson. Stafford now on 3rd down. Unloads downfield, looking for Nakua. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
They'll run it with Williams. And he'll get about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. 2 minutes to play. First half, all tied at 7. Greg and I return to SoFi Stadium after a short break. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Back to throw. Stafford. They'll look to set up the screen here. And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Kyron Williams. Touchdown, Rams. Cardi now to add the extra point. His kick is good. And the Rams will move out to a 14-7 lead. Here's Cardi now, kicking away following the touchdown. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So he'll take over at the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Play action. Here's Hurts. He'll air it out down the middle. Very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it fly. And even though that one falls incomplete, you have to continue to sprinkle that threat in because it makes everything else in your passing game that much easier.
On play action, Hurts. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He'll let this go towards the end zone.
I can sit up here all day, Mike, and we can talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved the touchdown along the way.
So, after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
Here in the first half, we've seen nothing but connections from these 2 guys. I mean, they've come out completely on fire. So the defense finally gets a stop, and really the first time we've seen these guys be a little bit off.
The field goal unit on the sideline. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. Again, Hurts. This is Chronicle 2. To the goal line and in. Devontae Smith. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Elliott on now for the PAT. It's up and good. And the Eagles will tie things up. We are all even at 14. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Now return coming from the 7. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. In motion, it's Robinson. Stafford now to throw. That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Reed Blankenship. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. On is Elliott to add the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Eagles have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This fielded at about the 9. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They will start it on the ground to run that clock. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9.
One of the key factors for having success in the run game, Mike, is winning at the point of attack. And what that means is every play, the linemen and all the blockers, they understand where the back is going to start and then where the back...
And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by C.J. Gardner-Johnson. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Mike, these are just throws you're not accustomed to seeing, especially from a quarterback that has played this much football. He's been around the NFL for a long time. He's got to make better decisions. Costly mistakes like that are going to kill his team.
They put a receiver in motion to the left. Now, faking the give. Taking a shot downfield for Smith. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. So, we're at halftime here on Sunday Night Football as we send you back east to sunny Florida. Standing by with our EA Sports Halftime Report, it's the coach, Jonathan Coachman. Coach, thanks. This one's still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with the hot hand in this second half. About to get started. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. First and 10. Off the play fake, Hurts. He's going to try it here again. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. On the handoff, this is Barkley. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line.
So as we take a look at the box score, Mike, you realize here they got the lead. We're in the second half, but they don't have a lot of rush yards. It's because they use the passing game to score points and establish the lead. Now, how we judge their run game is from here to the end of the game. Can they pile up yards now in the second half and close this game out?
That one caught by Wilson. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down.
Every quarterback's dream is, can I get the ball out of my hand as fast as possible and get it to a guy that can do the rest after the catch? And it seems like nowadays, throughout the entire league, the best offenses thrive in yards after the catch. I can tell you from firsthand experience, Mike, that is a lonely and long jog back to the huddle. I mean, you're an inch away from being the hero with a deep touchdown. Instead, you let it go through your fingertips, and you got to come back to the huddle and try again.
A second down throw for Hurts. Got a man downfield. It's Wilson. And he's in. Johnny Wilson. Touchdown, Eagles. 2 touchdowns for him in the game. Numbers 10 and 11 on the year.
Makes the score Eagles 28, Rams 14. Jake Elliott to kick off.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. He fields it at the 8. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. the middle they go. And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
Now a second down throw for Stafford. That's the fourth time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Keely Ringo. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit overeager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow, not shrink. Now, there's a lot of football left, Mike. They can still...
Oh, no chance to get rid of that one. Under a heavy rush, he goes down. A pistol snap, back to Hurts. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a third down. In motion, the tight end Uzama. Third and long for Hurts. And that is incomplete.
It's very remarkable at this stage, Mike, that they're even winning this game. I mean, anytime a quarterback is completing less than 50% of his throws, you just don't see that very often, and it just seems like time and time again, this quarterback and his intended targets, they're just not on the same page.
So on fourth down, they'll call on Braden Mann to punt. As this drive went backwards, he's on to kick it away. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Off play action. It's Stafford. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
The quarterback's lucky on that one, Mike, that ball ended up just harmlessly falling to the ground. It was that initial pressure that got to him that forced the errant throw, and fortunately for this offense, that ball didn't end up going the other way. Based on the routes downfield, it looked like the protection was designed to give the quarterback a little bit more time to wait for things to uncover downfield. So give credit up front to the defensive line. Immediate pressure early speeds up the quarterback's clock. He's got no choice than to get rid of it, probably a little bit earlier than he would have preferred.
In motion, it's Robinson. Throw it on third down, Stafford. He's got a man. That's Nakua. Complete. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
To the air again, Stafford. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
Well defended there. The quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend. So give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
Throwing again is Stafford. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
Again, it's Stafford. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes. Injured player after the play, and that's Matthew Stafford, who is banged up. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. So on fourth down, the Rams will send out Ethan Evans to punt. Returnable from the 17. And that's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. He'll air it out deep for Wilson. And he's going to take this one all the way. 72 yards. Touchdown, Philadelphia. That's his 3rd touchdown of the game and number 12 on the year. For quarterbacks, there are so many stats we use to measure a good season. This is one of them. 30 touchdowns. That was number 30 on the year.
Eagles 35, Rams 14.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Here comes a return from the 5. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
At their own 37-yard line.
Handoff here, up the middle, and that'll go for a gain of about 4. Nakobe Dean in on the tackle. Here's a 2nd and 6.
Here we go.
They'll stick with him again. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? Here's Garoppolo. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
Here we go.
In motion, it's Robinson. Garoppolo to throw it on 4th down. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. They get the conversion with a gain of 22. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Garoppolo. To get this complete, it's Kupp again. And he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
2nd down, Garoppolo. Over the middle, it's Kupp. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They clearly have a mismatch in their favor, and every time they've looked his way, he's continued to make big plays. If I'm this coordinator, I think I'm giving him one more shot and see if he can push this thing over the goal line and come away with 6.
And the Rams are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
This has been a really good drive so far, but what I really like, Mike, is they're down here in the red zone and they continue to attack. Now, not quite a touchdown, but with 1st and goal, this deep.
And he will take this one across into the end zone. Kyren Williams. Touchdown, Los Angeles. That his 2nd touchdown tonight. The extra point from Carty is good. And the Rams back within a couple of the scores. It's 35-21. Here's Cardi now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. And he's going to bring it out from the middle of the end zone. He'll get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Barkley. To the 45. Saquon Barkley. And he is gone. 78 yards. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Elliott now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Eagles will extend this third quarter lead. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
Here we go.
Pistol snap to Garoppolo. Oh, he gets a good read defensively and intercepts it. Picked off by Keely Ringo. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I know it doesn't seem like a ton of yards on top of that pick, but that was really well done. I mean, it's just going to make life so much easier now as the offense takes the field, trying to capitalize off of that turnover.
They'll fake the give, and now it's Hurts. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down. Hurts will work here from the pistol. He'll take a shot, looking for Wilson. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
How often do we see teams kind of nurse these big leads, Mike, especially as the game unfolds? They turn to the ground game. They try to slow everything down. Well, not this offense. They refuse to take their foot off the gas. They're still mining for explosive.
That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Rams are going to get the football at their own 40.
Well, if there's one thing we can say about this quarterback, Mike, is he has certainly been entertaining. I mean, there's been a lot of good, a little bit of bad, and it's kind of come all over the place. But as many nice throws as he's made, he's got to cut down on some of the interceptions.
The tackle made back at the 37-yard line.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
Here we go, here we go, here we go.
So we are through 3. And Sunday Night Football continues after this.
21.
So they go backwards on first down. Here's 2nd and 13.
Here we go. Two. 12.
In motion, it's Robinson. Now a 2nd down throw for Garoppolo. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
These two moving the chains themselves. A gain of 14 and a first down.
First down at the 28-yard line.
In motion, it's Robinson. Jimmy G going to throw it here on first down. That is caught. It's Robinson. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Jimmy G working from the gun here. This one intercepted. Picked off by Keely Ringo. And he's going to take this back all the way. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The defense is having... Now, how about this? It's a fake. Oh, what is happening? It is intercepted. And the Rams are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. He fields it at the 8. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. And he'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
Here's 2nd and 9. To throw is Garoppolo. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
They will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
You know, it's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the fourth quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive. I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense getting a little lackadaisical.
Huff brings it in left side. And he's into the end zone. Cooper, Huff. Touchdown, L.A. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least a little payoff with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
Down 3 scores, and it's late. They're going to need a few bounces to go their way. They'll start right here, trying to get an onside kick.
That's the thing about these onside kicks. They're really unpredictable. You're trying to get the ball to take that big high hop, but it doesn't. It ends up just going through everybody on the recovery team and ends up going out of bounds.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. He'll air it out. Deep for Wilson. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's 2nd down. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. They get 24 on that one. Good for an Eagles first down. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. From out of the gun, they give it to Barkley. He's taken down just shy of the 10.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it. You know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
And this throw out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
Now Jalen Hurts on second down. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Devontae Smith. Touchdown, Eagles. He's got another one. Oh, look at this. It's a fake. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. This one taken at the 7. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. On the toss, they'll run. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's second down. Now Garoppolo. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump. And they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8.
Here we go.
In motion, it's Robinson. Garoppolo from the gun on 3rd down. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down.
These can be tricky situations defensively, right? The game is all but over. Barring something unforeseen, you got this one in the bag, but you still want to finish on a high note. You still want to walk off the field and put an exclamation point on what's pretty much been a dominant performance right from the start.
And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Here we go.
In motion, it's Robinson. That's 3. 3rd time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by C.J. Gardner-Johnson.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see. Can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole.
On first down, it's Hurts. He'll take a shot, looking for Wilson. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. On first and 10, it's Barkley. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Man in motion is Brown. On second down, Hurts. Oh, man, wide open. He's got it. C.J. Uzomah. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Here's Elliott for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Eagles stretch things out even further. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over.
Here we go, here we go.
Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. Not much there. Maybe a yard. Here's a 2nd and 9. Now a give up the middle. And he'll only get it to the 26-yard line, setting up 2nd and long. They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. To throw, here's Garoppolo. That's the 4th time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Nakobe Dean. And the defense finds the end zone. Great work inside by the linebacker, who takes it back the other way for the touchdown.
Yeah, he just never saw the linebacker in the middle of the field, Mike, and the quarterback was locked in on his receiver. And once that ball came out of his hand, I think he wanted it back.
From the 6, here comes a return. Strong. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
They'll give on the ground.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down. Play action now. It's Garoppolo. It's complete. He's got Kupp. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield. Jimmy G going to go play action here. He's going to look deep. Going to Kupp. And the Eagles are going to come up with a late turnover, but it will only matter to the stat keepers. This ball game is over. So it's a win here for the Eagles. Their winning ways continue. They've yet to be stopped as they remain unbeaten in the month of November. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say good night.